Hello everyone. In today's class, we are going to learn about perimeter and area. What do you mean by perimeter? It refers to the length of the outline of the enclosed figure. Suppose if this is a figure means this outline of this figure. So this is called perimeter. Next is area. It refers to the surface of the enclosed figure. So the surface of this closed figure is called area. Area and perimeter of a square. Square is a quadrilateral with four equal sides. So we know that this square is a quadrilateral and it will be having four equal sides. So what is the formula for area of square? Means side into side. So perimeter formula is 4 into side. So that means 4 into S. So area you can write S into S and perimeter you can write 4 into S. So find the area and perimeter of the square shaped cardboard whose length is 5 centimeter. So here you have to find area and perimeter also. So area of square formula is S into S. That one only you can write as S square. So that means 5 square. So 5 square means 5 into 5. So that means 25 centimeter square. Next perimeter of square formula is 4 into S. So 4 into 5. So that means 4 5s are 20 centimeter. Next area and perimeter of a rectangle. So the rectangle is a quadrilateral with equal opposite sides. So we know that in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So what is the formula for area of rectangle? Means L length into breadth. So this one only you can write as L into B. Perimeter. So perimeter of rectangle formula is 2 into length plus breadth. So that is 2 into L plus B. Example, what is the length of a rectangular field if its width is 20 feet and area is 500 feet square? So that means L by B equals to area by L by B. L by B equals to perimeter plus 2B divided by 2L divided by 2. Area of rectangular field equals to length into breadth. So 500 equals to L into 20. So L equals to 500 divided by 20. L equals to 25 feet. Perimeter of a regular polygon equals to number of sides into length of one side. So next is triangles of a part of a rectangle. If we draw a diagonal of a rectangle, then we get two equal sizes of triangles. So the area of these triangles will be half of the area of rectangle. See here, this is the rectangle, and here if you draw a diagonal, then here this will become one triangle and this will become one triangle. So that means the half of the rectangle will be two triangles. Next, the area of each triangle equals to 1 by 2 into area of the rectangle. So area of this each triangle, what will be the formula? Means 1 by 2 of area of the rectangle. Next, likewise, if we draw two diagonals of a square, then we get four equal sizes of triangles. So the area of each triangle will be 1/4 of the area of the square. See now here in the same way, here you can draw four diagonals. So that means now here area of the triangle you can say 1 by 4 area of the square. Next is congruent parts of a rectangle. Two parts of a rectangle are congruent to each other if the area of the first part is equal to the area of the second part. See here, when these two parts in the rectangle, when it is congruent, so you can say area of the first part is equal to the area of the second part. See for example, the area of each congruent part equals to 1 by 2 area of the rectangle. So that means area of the rectangle means we know the formula L into B. So that means 1 by 2 into L into B centimeter square. So 1 by 2 into, so here you can see L is 4 centimeter. So that means 3 plus 1, 4 and breadth is 3 centimeter. So 1 by 2 into 12 centimeter square. So that means 6 centimeter square we will get. Next, parallelogram. So it is a simple quadrilateral with two pairs of parallel sides. So it is a simple quadrilateral with two pairs of parallel sides. So also denoted as, so this is the symbol. Next, area of parallelogram equals to base into height. So here area of parallelogram formula is base into height, or else simply you can write BH or B into H. We can take any of the sides as the base of the parallelogram, and the perpendicular drawn on that side from the opposite vertex is the height of the parallelogram. See the example. Find the height x if the area of the parallelogram is 24 centimeter square and the base is 4 centimeter. See here they have given, so here height you have to find. See in this diagram here this x. So now here they have given the breadth they have given. So breadth is 4 centimeter. So area of parallelogram equals to B into H. So therefore 24. So here parallelogram that they have given 24 centimeter square. So here breadth is 4 centimeter and height we don't know, that is we are assuming x. So 24 by 4 equals to x. So 4 ones are 4 6 are 24. So x is 6 centimeter. So that means the height of this parallelogram is 6 centimeter. This is the way finding of height. Next is area of triangle. Triangle is a three-sided closed polygon. If we, so triangle, so you know that for a triangle there will be three sides, and this is a three-sided closed polygon. If we join two congruent triangles together, then we get a parallelogram. So if two congruent triangles, if you join, we will get a parallelogram. So the area of the triangle will be half of the area of parallelogram. So here you have to observe the area of the triangle will be the half of the parallelogram. So just now we said if we join two triangles, you will get a parallelogram. So area of triangle equals to 1 by 2 into area of the parallelogram. So that means here also you can get half into base into height. So area of triangle formula is half into base into height, half into B into H. See the example. Find BC if the area of the triangle ABC is 36 centimeter square and the height AD is 3 centimeter. See here, this is the diagram they have given here. So height they have given. So this is the height 3 centimeter and area they have given 36 centimeter square. So what we have to find here? So you have to find the breadth. So what is the formula? Area of triangle equals to half into B into H, base into height. So here ABC, this is the parallelogram they have given. Area of the triangle 36 centimeter square equals to 1 by 2 into B we don't know, and height is 3 centimeter. So now here BC equals to, so that means, so B we have to find. So B equals to 36 into 2 by 3. So that means here you will get 24 centimeters. So breadth of the triangle BC, this is BC, it is 24 centimeter. Next is circle. A circle is a round shaped figure that has no corners or edges. So we know that circle is a round in shape and it will not be having any corners or any edges. In geometry, a circle can be defined as a closed two-dimensional curved shape. So in geometry, normally circle, so how we can define means, so two-dimensional curved shape we can say. Circumference of a circle. The circumference is defined as the distance around something round or rounded, especially the distance around the edge of a circle. An example of a circumference is the distance around the outer boundary of a circle. See, so this is the circumference. Okay. Parts of a circle. Circle. The center of a circle is the center point in a circle from which all the distance to the points on the circle are equal. So already we have learned center. See, so this is the center. So from all the parts it will be in a center. The distance is called the radius of the circle. See here. So from here to here. So this is called radius. Next, radius. A straight line from the circumference till the center of the circle. So what do you mean by radius means? So from the circumference, so a straight line from the circumference of the circle. So this is called radius. And we know that radius equals to twice of the diameter. Earlier classes we have learned. Diameter. It refers to the line from one point of the circumference to the other point of the circumference. So diameter means, see here, this is the diameter, and you can draw like this also. So you know that diameter, this is through the center it will pass, the line which will pass through the center. So that will be the diameter. Next is curd. A curd is a line segment connecting 2 points along a circle. So this is the curd. So what it is? It is a line segment connecting any 2 points on the circle. The diameter is the longest possible curd. This also we have learned in earlier classes. The diameter is the longest curd. Next, pi. It refers. So this symbol, it is called pi. It refers to the ratio of circle's circumference to its diameter. See, what is the circumference of a circular disc of a radius 14 centimeter? So use pi equals to 22 by 7. So here radius of a circular disc, so that they have given as a 14 centimeter. So the formula for the finding circumference of circle is 2 pi r. So 2 into pi value they have given here to use 22 by 7, and here disc r we know that 14 centimeter. So now here 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14. So 22 into 4, 44, 44 into 2, 88. So the circumference of circular disc is 88 centimeter. Next example, the radius of a circular pipe is 10 centimeter. What length of a tape is required to wrap once around the pipe? So here pi value you have to take 3.14. Radius of the pipe, so here they have given 10 centimeter. So length of tape required is equal to the circumference of the pipe. So we know that circumference of circle formula is 2 pi r. So here 2 into pi value is 3.14 and r value is 10 centimeter. So this if you multiply you will get 62.8 centimeter. So the tape needed to wrap around the pipe we need is 62.8 centimeter. Next, area of circle. Area of a circle is the region occupied by the circle in a two-dimensional plane. It can be determined easily using a formula. So what is the formula to find area of circle? Means A equals to pi r square. So it is pi r square. So where r is the radius of the circle and the unit of area is square units such as meter square or centimeter square, etc. So same how we use in area of square or area of rectangle. So we, after finding that last in the units we write meter square or centimeter square, or square meter or square centimeters we write. So same way here also in circle also. See the example. Find the area of circle of radius 30 centimeter. Use pi equals to 3.14. So area of circle formula we know that pi r square. So that means here r they have given 30 centimeter. So pi value is 3.14 and r value is 30 square. So 30 square is 30 into 30. 3.14 into 30 into 30. So we will get 2826 centimeter square. Next example. Diameter of a circular garden is 9.8 meter. Find its area. See a diameter they have given. So d equals to how much? 9.8 meter. So we know that diameter equals to radius divided by 2. So that means 9.8 divided by 2. So that we will get 4.9 meters. So what is the formula of area of circle? We know that pi r square. So pi value is 22 by 7 into 4.9 whole square. So that means 22 by 7 into 4.9 into 4.9. So this if you multiply you get 75.46 meter square. So that is the answer. Next, conversion of units. Sometimes we need to convert the unit of the given measurements to make it similar to the other given units. See, sometimes one if they have given means we have to convert in the other unit. So that is how you have to convert. See here, unit and conversion. So 1 centimeter. So this one we know everyone. 1 centimeter equals to 10 millimeter. So now here 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter. This also we know. And 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meters. This also we know. So now next here you see 1 hectare equals to 100 into 100 meter. So this how now you in centimeter squares, in squares if you want to convert how. So 1 centimeter square equals to 100 millimeter square. 1 meter square is 10,000 centimeter square. 1 kilometer square equals to 10 lakhs meter square. 1 hectare equals to 10,000 meter square. Next, applications. We can use these concepts of area and perimeter of plane figures in our day-to-day life. So if we have a rectangular field and want to calculate that how long will be the length of the fence required to cover that field, then we will use the perimeter. So this and all. So that means where do we use? Why we want this area, perimeter, circle, area of circle, circumference, all this means suppose. So this we need in our daily life to use all this. So where in which are the areas we use means, so suppose if you have a field, so if it is in rectangular shape, so that time so you can calculate how long it will be the length, and if you want to fence that field, so how much it requires, so that now easily you can calculate, so by using the perimeter. So next one is, if a child has to decorate a circular cord with the lace, then he can calculate the length of the lace required by calculate the circumference of the cord, etc. So now sometimes so some greeting cards or some cards and all you will prepare. So that time, so if you want suppose that cord, if it is a circular cord, so if you want to decorate that, so by using some lace or something, so you want to know so how much that needs, so that circle shape how much it needs the lace. So if you want to go to shop and if you want to buy, so you want to tell them so how much it needs, so that time you can use this how much the circumference of the cord it can use, so that time by using this approximate you can tell. So in that way you can use. A path 5 meter wide runs along inside a square park of side 100 meter. Find the area of the path. Also find the cost of a cementing it at the rate of 250 rupees per 10 meter square. See the example sum here. So here A, B, C, D. So this is a square park and this is how much 100 meters it is there. So that means one side 100 meters means remaining all the three sides will be also 100 meters only. The shaded region represents the path 5 meter wide. So now here this shaded part it is there, no? So this will be the 5 meter wide. So that means here this PQRS. So what it is means, so this is inside one more like a circle. PQ means, so here PQ 100 minus 5 plus 5. So this 5 what you have means that is the path. So path 5 meters is there, so that you have to add. So that means 5 plus 5. So that means 2 for this ABCD and PQRS. So 5 plus 5 you will add. So that means 100 minus 10 you will get. So that is 90 meter. So area of square ABCD equals to S into S, you know that. So 100 square. So that means 100 into 100 you will get 10,000 meter squares. Next same way area of PQ square. So this PQ square just now we have for 90 meters. So that means 90 into 90, 9 9s are 81. So 8,100 meter square. So now area of the path, what you have to means area of this square ABCD minus area of PQRS. This you have to minus. So 10,000 minus 8,100 if you subtract, you will get 1,100 meter square. So now this what you have to do means this you have to calculate. So the cost of fencing, the cost of cementing they have given per meter 250 rupees. So now here 1900 meters it is there. So that into 250 rupees if we do, we will get. So this much we have learned. So how to find area of square and area of perimeter. Perimeter of square. So area of rectangle and perimeter of rectangle, circumference of the circle and area of the circle. So all this we have learned in this chapter. I hope you understood. Thank you.